students.
Welcome.
So welcome to the lecture. Today we are going to see a case study on improvement of engine's efficiency and performance. Right. So I would like to collect some answers and from your end. Right. So let us start the discussion. So could you say your opinion on improving the engine's performance? Because that is very much that is the need of the hour today in automotive. Yes.
So in petrol engine we have seen that supercharging was used for engine improvement.
Okay.
So and in diesel engine we are using turbochargers in exhaust vent pipes which make the more fresh air intake and make the performance more in diesel engines.
Yes. As he told, there are some agents, right? Some agents or some components that are used in automobile in order to improve the agent's performance. The answer is very simple, right? Our need is to improve the engine's performance and the efficiency because we need more power, right? Because if you see the mining equipments and all, they are loaded with the tons and tons of coal, right? They are loaded with tons and tons of coal. Imagine the train engine, the diesel engine, right? It pulls back some 30 to 40 compartments, right? It needs a huge power, right? If you need huge power, you have to introduce some agents, right? Some are there called as superchargers and turbochargers. So, do we know what is the difference between the supercharger and turbocharger? Would like to collect answer from your end?
Turbocharger is worked by using condensers. The
Okay.
pressure enters into the inlet valve and the compressor is connected to the pulley, drive pulley.
Okay.
And then the pressure enters into the inlet valve. The condenser is processing the air into the valve, and after process the air, then goes into the cylinders inside. So it's the process of supercharging.
Yes, supercharging. Actually, supercharging, if you see, there is a dedicated compressor, right? The compressor is connected to the engine by means of a pulley, right? The engine's pulley is connected with the compressor's pulley through a belt, right? So once it is engaged, right, the compressor starts compressing the fresh charge of air. Once the air is charged and it charges into the cylinder, that is inlet, right? Once it is forced inside, it is entirely burned. It is mixed with the fuel, right, in an atomized form, because nowadays we use injectors, right, for petrol as well as diesel, right? So these injectors are the main part where they will spray the fuel in the atomized form. Atomized form in the sense, if you go to barber shop, what the barber will do before cutting your hair? Spraying the water. How he will spray? He will use a sprayer, right? That sprayer, that is cap on the top of the water bottle, right? Once he sprays, the water is sucked and it is sprayed in the atomized form. It mixes with air. Likewise, in your engine, the compressed fresh charge of air gets in contact with the atomized form of fuel, so that in supercharger, the petrol engine, the ignition comes into contact, it catches fire efficiently and it increases the engine's power. Do you know what movie we always used to see that in the yes, Fast and Furious. So there are 10 parts of Fast and Furious. All the parts you will see a supercharged vehicle, a projected part that is the hood of the vehicle, right? So that is nothing but our supercharger. So you also see another one thing that is powered in the engine. So if the driver needs, he use that N2. What is that? Nitrous. Right? Nitrous oxide is suddenly introduced inside the engine in order to improve the power of the. So that is how you can see he use always that handbrake to turn the vehicles and to balance in the corners, right? So that is because of the power, right? So we need more power, means we have to use some external agency such as this supercharger and turbocharger, right? So now you people know about the supercharger. What about turbocharger?
Turbocharger is one of the nozzle, which is fitted on the diesel engine, where the exhaust gas is collected by the turbo turbine. Where the turbine fans spins, the another state of fan will be opposite to this fan.
Yes.
So that the section of the air will be pressurized into the inlet one. So the pressurized gases will be pressurized the.
Yes. So I'd like to complete his point, right? So the turbocharger, if you see, where you see, if you see the supercharger that uses engines power to compress the air by using a compressor, right? Whereas in turbocharger, if you see, the turbocharger does not have any external power source. It is fitted, it is mounted on the exhaust gas. So this fellow uses the flow of the exhaust gas and it spins, as we told. Very good word, technically, spin, right? Once it spins, the other end of the fan also spins. So during the spinning action, it compresses the air and then it introduces into the intake. In between the turbocharger and the intake, there is a cooler that is called a turbo intercooler, right? So there the density of the air's temperature is reduced and it is sent inside for the efficient burning. Right? In order to avoid pre-firing or misfiring, right? So this supercharging and turbocharging are nowadays introduced in all the vehicles defaultly in IC engines, right? Because we see more the S-Cross, the diesel powered vehicle, right? That comes with the turbocharger. Right? So the power is high. So people start buying vehicle according to their need. Though there are EV, there are turbo powered diesel vehicle, still there is a house for the market. So once you need power, you need to introduce some forced charging agencies such as supercharging and turbocharging. Otherwise, generally it is called a naturally aspirated engine. So that's about the conclusion of today's class. I hope you have a better idea of this case, how to improve engines efficiency by using turbo and supercharger. Let us meet in another lecture. Thank you.